Greetings everyone, it's me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Lemmings. In the last part, we had trouble processing water. Believe me, it was more trouble than it's worth. Now in this part, we're going to be entering more of Sunsoft. We're getting close to the end. Let's start with Cave Quest, not to be confused with the user of the same name. But yeah. Anyways, I really like how this level looks. I mean, look at this. It's pretty. It's really, really pretty. Like a lot of steel and stuff like that, using dirt correctly and such. But that's enough gawking at terrain. We got work to do. So yeah, there's only 10 lemmings in this level, believe it or not. So yeah, immediately raising that release rate. Going to dig right around here, and the one thing we're going to do is block right there so we have an easy way to free the blocker. Now, there's a hidden boulder right there, and I learned that the hard way in a failed take. Thanks, family. But, yeah. We're going to bash away. And the next thing we're going to do is bash, and then we're going to, right at the end of our basher tunnel, we're going to dig so that we can lower the bridge a bit. Because, okay, there we go. We just gotta wait until there's like 1 pixel away from death, and there we go. That should be good. Though, because of where the bridge is touching, I guess I could have dug 1 pixel lower, but it's gonna be safe regardless, because we want to make sure that when we arrive at the terrain, the lemmings are not going to go splat upon arrival. Yeah, we do not want any SUIs, or, well, I think that's what it's called. Splat upon arrival and stuff like that. But yeah. Just gotta wait till, he's far enough. Now, the one thing I gotta do is, free the miner. Ah, perfect! I wanted to check, so I had to wait for this guy to turn around and such, but yeah, they should be safe. That's how we do it in my garden. Or my house. Thanks, Caddy, for that stream alert. Sometimes when I draw, I usually want to look for long videos to listen to, so drawing could be a little less arduous. Sometimes I listen to videos while making levels and stuff like that. But yeah, that's another level solved, and yeah. So, you're probably wondering, what level is next? Well, simple. It's the very last special level. Sunsoft Special. It's taking a while to load. This is a reference to a Sunsoft game that never released outside of Japan and Europe. US players would never get to play this game until the eShop for the Nintendo Wii U. And I'm not even sure if this is on the 3DS eShop or anything. But the game that this is referencing is called Euphoria, or in Japan, Hiberike, which means drunk. And dang, this is listen to this song. This is one cool exclusive song for the game. Now the one thing we need to do is build. We're gonna need to. We gotta turn around upon shades, because these characters are based off their Japanese appearances. They have so. Though, I can only imagine that if you're playing this in the US, you wouldn't know who any of these characters are, but These characters go by, in order, Freon the Shades, Bob Louie, Freon Leon, and I believe this last one is known as Gil. But these are their Japanese designs, used in the Famicom version. And their European designs, I'm just gonna say this right now, they're not that good. I don't like their European designs. Like, they just feel a bit... They feel like someone tried to make them more appealing to the US audiences. They look ugly. Like, these character designs are pretty cute. At least these two. This one I like because of the shades. And of course we have Gil here being absolutely 1,000-yard staring with those dot eyes. I know. Staring with those dot eyes and such. But yeah. But yeah. You get an exclusive track, you get exclusive special level and such. And man, I love listening to this song. Now we just need to bash. And the one thing we need to do is hey, wrong way. There. Now we need to raise that release rate to 199. I keep wanting to say 100, but there's no release rate 100. But yeah. This is the overworld theme from Euphoria the Saga. And for a remix, dang, these Sunsoft composers really know how to use the chip. The Sega Genesis chip, because this is so good. Okay, the Lemmings exiting is doing weird things to the music. It's like using the whammy bar in Guitar Hero. Anyways, let's go camping. There is a back route with this level, because, quite honestly, I don't want to bother trying to do the solution. I think you're supposed to use builders here to get to there, but here's something you can do instead. Since they give you the tools, we're going to use a blocker right around here. We need to make sure we get deep enough, so that way, that way he can build, and sometimes I worry about the buildings a bit too high and such, but yeah, we can just ignore the level that way. I don't know the actual solution, but I'd rather not try to hurt my brain trying to know the actual solution. Anyways, Haunted Botanical Garden. This is another cool one. I admittedly forgot this level existed, but yeah. Look at this design. This is someone decided to make an artsy level and not caring about the solution and stuff like that. But I really love the way this level looks. I mean, look at this. It's gorgeous. But yeah, here it is. So here's the one thing you want to do first. You want to build right around here. Now, we don't have to worry about the other crowd for a bit, but this is a very easy level when you get down to it. There are some hidden traps, like, right around here. You can just barely see one of them, but there's also one right there, so be absolutely careful. So, yeah. We're going to need to turn this guy around. But, yeah. When these guys arrive, we're going to assign diggers. So, we're going to assign a digger right here. And for these guys, we need to assign a miner. Right around here. And that's the level solved already. This is just basically rendezvous at the garden. And, yeah. I mean, it's really nice to look at. I want to see another level built like this, only harder. But hey. It's one of those cases where we know that the developers at Sunsoft were just having fun with the assets they were given. Come on, get into the ICU. Now we move on. Be sure to be a builder. So, be sure to be a builder. Yeah, I'll definitely try. So we're gonna block early on, so that way we can release him later. And we're going to need to bash around here. We're going to use the extra height we can get from a basher by stopping mid-bash. But I think we should have enough extra height that we don't really need to stop mid-bash now, don't we? And of course I get a little too scared to let him finish bashing because I'm always afraid he's going to immediately fall right off. Seriously, this level shouldn't take me that long to solve. But yeah, next thing I need to do is just seal this gap, and then all he needs to do is just touch this wall, like so, and then he needs to immediately build to the right, or left, build to the left. And of course, after building to the left, he's going to immediately build to the right, so he can immediately go up these stairs. We're not going to try going for those stairs because of how steep this gap is, so we're going to try a little something different. We're going to need to get a little bit close to the wall and put a step there, because we're setting up a little Lemmings trick to make this puzzle a little bit easier. So, upon getting on the step, we're going to need to bash. The extra height should give us the ability to step right through it. Now, with that squared out of the way, I need to find the right lemming to select because this is going to be a problem. Okay, good. Miner is selected. Okay, good. And we did the Lemmings trick right there. The Basher staircase has essentially originated from the likes of Lemony, as well as the Miner staircase and stuff like that, and is made a lot easier to perform in Lemmings due to the fact that you have frame advancing and such. You have all those frame tricks that you can do in like in Lemmings due to the fact that Lemmings allows you to do that kind of stuff. Oh goodness, this is making me nervous. Oh, please stop. Please stop before you're too high. Okay, good. Oh, that was way too close. Probably should have built a little bit lower though, but yeah, I was playing with death. Oh, that was close. Anyway, move on to level 22. Watch right or left part 2. Watch right or left part 2. This is definitely a Suns Off level, alright. It's definitely got the Suns Off difficulty in it. I do like how in this part you have either natural terrain or you have industrial terrain here. But since I don't think it's completely feasible to go straight to the left or something like that, we're going to need, or to the right or something like that, we're going to need to go to the left. I mean, I think you can go to the right and such, but we're going to be focusing on the leftmost. So yeah, we're going to need to dig immediately so Lemmings can turn around. For this next part, we're going to need to immediately bash. Okay, now you got a step put down. Okay, good. Dang it. That's 98%, so yeah. First thing we need to do is bomb. We need to make sure that he bombs in the right area, so that way he's not going to make everyone go to their death, like in some failed takes and stuff. So another thing we need to do is immediately bomb again, and we need to make sure that where he bombs he lands in an area where he'll guarantee the Lemmings safety. Do it again. And everyone should be saved. Now, again, like, I think we're supposed to save like 92% because I know we lost one part of it and such. But we're gonna see if if all these lemmings result in the deciding factor. Do we make it or do we miss it? Yep, we made it. 92%. Let's blow this guy up. We don't need the Armageddon button. We can just select it, and there he goes. Kaboom! And now we're on to move on into 2 separate groups. Alright, it's time to move on into 2 separate groups. But yeah, this one. This one's definitely a hard one because of what you have to do. I mean, it's an interesting one at least, so there's that. So yeah, we're going to need to block, and of course we're going to need to build from a good distance away. And we're going to need to let some lemmings group up in here and such. Okay, good. Bashed when I told him to. So yeah. There we go. So with this guy, we're going to bash through this pillar. And he's going to indeed turn around. And with him, we're going to need to immediately build. And of course, we need to make sure that okay, good. Right lemming got selected. That's a lot. Okay, doing this puzzle is a lot harder than it looks because there's a lot of managing you have to do here. Oh, we saved a builder. Nice. Ugh. A little brute forcing your techniques and such, but yeah, there we go. I mean, it's a nice little managing puzzle, and it does require some thought, but goodness gracious, having to build in the right direction is always not a good time. But yeah, level solved and such. I think we can do one more level. So yeah, and we did it before the 1 minute countdown and such. So out away from the tune. I think this would be a good way to end off the part. Now this is a pretty nice looking level. It's both artsy and difficult. So obvious thing you want to do here first is just build. You want to build to this first note, and then you just want to bash through these 3 notes right here. So yeah. We're gonna need to wait for him to turn around, and of course, bash through this one, bash through this one, and bash through this one. And then you want to build. You will be able to ascend this note, and you need to use your last 2 bashers on these 2 right here. Now we need to bash through this one, and of course, bash through this one. For this next trick, you need to build here. Like, you need to build immediately right there. And there we go. Now for the hardest part. This note right here, you want to use it. Okay, good. I did it in the way where the game wasn't going to treat it as a wall, because of course I got had these lemmings got treated as a wall, but you're going to need to do they call them the bomb squad technique for this one. Goodness gracious. So yeah, for this one you want to make sure that your head check is above the terrain, because it's very easy for the lemming to just turn around. This is what really makes this level hard. But hey, level solved. There we go. That's what makes this level pretty darn difficult. I don't know if there's any way of 100%ing this, because, like, maybe I guess you can find some way to build high enough to make sure that your last step is able to put the lemming through, like, through the top or something. But yeah, I really like this one. I mean, does anyone know what this this tune here plays? It's a Do-Re-Mi or something like that. Oh well. So I want to check before we do the outro if we solve this level. Yes, we do. Anyways, with that said, if you want to donate, there are a couple of links in the description below, and if you want to follow this series, just hit subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified of any future episodes or any future episodes of a series you might want to follow. With that said, enjoy the outtake reel, and I shall bid you a fine adieu. Ignore my inputs. Who the heck cares about accepting inputs? Now, don't you? Ow, you... And that's like 98% left. Okay. Okay, that's gonna mean like 96. And because we lost another one, that's 94. Yeah, we lost too many. One of the first things we need to do is make sure he digs and it bashes and immediately, gotta, okay, good. Bash and such. Ah, damn it. We can't lose that one. I said assign a bomber from right back there, because we're going to need to have him bomb right there. So that way they can get to the pit below. And then we're going to need to eyeball it again by bombing right here. Like, I've gotten better with timing my bombers and such. Oh... Yeah, I get it right, and then I immediately bomb in the wrong place. Why can't I get things right? Of course, given how early he's come out. I selected you a square. How did you ignore that? Okay, good. Okay, I guess that didn't work, so we're going to need to, that's not high enough again. Ah, shoot, I probably should have had him bash and such, because he's probably going to bash through the bridge. Or he can just turn around. And I think this guy will be able to touch this note. We have to chop off a part of the note, but, you guys should take note about what's going on. Ah, shoot. I think I built a little bit too early. Because this guy's going to hit his head. So we need to do the call him the bomb squad technique. How do we do that? Simple. like this. We're going to blow straight through the top of this thing, and are you serious? Seriously? There's lemmings that are penned up in here? If someone can find some way to 100% this, please show me that solution right now. Because I would love to see how it's done, because this is definitely a hard level for a good reason. Ah!